It's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way, marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh. Never try marijuana, don't try it at all. It's a lie, it's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way, marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. A lot of people think that marijuana isn't dangerous, but they're wrong. Because not only does it harm a person's body and mind, but it often leads users to try other, even more dangerous drugs. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh.
Okay, camera. Okay, I have a new camera angle. Okay, the last show was Halloween, if my memory is serving me. And I had my setup in my bathroom with candles when I was being Josh's girlfriend. So anyway, here's my new camera setup. There it is. That's isn't that weird? It looks like his eyes are glowing. Her eyes are glowing. That's a wig form. You know, one of those wig heads that everybody gets them in beauty school. You can get them at the drugstore, the wig shop. You know, it's a wig form. And so, yeah. So, and a hat form, hat rest. So this is a very old fishing hat I've had for years. I think I've worn it maybe just a few times, but all the pins and lapel pins, the novelty pins that I've collected over the years are on that hat, and they circle the whole damn crown, all over the top, all the way around. And now I don't wear it because it's really heavy. And all those little pinchy things that attach the pins, they're knobby on your scalp. So this guy's wearing it and I'm displaying it because I'm so proud of all those pins. My newest pins, there are two of them. Can't see them. I might get up later if I feel like I'll get up and show you the pins. But anyway, it's from a big convention that my kids went to, and they brought me two very special commemorative pins from this convention. It's about fantasy stuff. Anyway, it's very, very cool, I think. But anyway, they're on there. But yeah, that's what it is. And my lighting enhancements, thanks to Eileen Ebony. Back when I was working and had an income, Eileen turned me on to these lights, these USB lights that you could charge, and they'll show on your wall. And I don't know if we both got the wrong one the first time, but I sure did. I got the wrong one. It doesn't have these little pinpoints of light, so now I have two of these USB lights. They're very cheap. Didn't spend much money, and I got a couple of little charger dealies, little battery pack. So if you charge the battery pack, then this little disco light, which has different settings, I might add, you can even make it so that it responds to sound. So if you've got, the Bee Gees playing, these lights will respond to the beat. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So I thought I'd highlight this guy. He's sitting under a lamp, sort of. Yeah. And he used to be what? I keep calling him he. Well, he looks very, very manly, I gotta say. But maybe the next time you'll see this thing, it'll have lipstick and a little eyeliner, a little highlighting, low lighting, contouring. We'll see. But right now, it's covered with metallic craft paint in purple and turquoises. Top of his head is more turquoise. Purple. That's it. Okay, so there's my feature of the afternoon. So how's everybody doing? Let me go over there and look in the chat before I get into today's skimpy topics. But there's a couple of stuffs I want to talk about. Okay, Genocide was first up. Welcome, John. First up, you regained your first place position and, repairing your reputation. John Walkley, our other John of Cotswold, Cornwall, Cotswold. John over there in the UK, I'll never get it straight. Maggie Woodward, Maggie of England. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Prairie Queen. Thanks for coming by. I hope your weather's pretty good up around in there. Are you catching any of are you on the east or the west? I can't remember where you are, Prairie Queen. That part of Canada. Yeah, but boy, the East Coast is catching hell. We're supposed to get some pretty bad rain. It's already started up around the north. We're supposed to get a little rain, but I don't know. They say we're going to get a little on Monday. I don't know. Too early right now, the way it's been going. Psychic Dashton, the Vampire Slayer. Oh, you hussy. I have seen you hanging out in some places, Betty. I have seen you. Dash, you renegade. You're a mod in Shanny's chat. And authentically, I think that's darling. I think it's darling that she has embraced you. I think that is jolly good fun. Give her a go, Dash. I think that's cute seeing you over there. Yeah. I see you over there, and what's not? I mostly watch them through other channels. See, and I heard her mention you. Your little mod self. No, I'm not talking from my bathtub, Prairie Queen. I'm sitting back in my dining room, wrapped in heating pads. Oh boy, I got to tell you a story about wrapping yourself in heating pads to get relief from excruciating stabbing hip joint pain, where it's locked up and it's not like exactly a spasm, but it gets really tight, and then if you're sitting, it'll send lightning bolts into your pelvic area, into your back door, and up your back. And it comes out of the blue. You can be sitting absolutely still, minding your own business, and kabam! There it goes. But boy, that has happened to me recently. I got home and I sit on a heating pad. There is one on my back and there is one on my lap. And I just sat here and like magic, like magic, I calmed my stuff down and then you just sit straight against your cushy stuff and just zone out. And yeah, oh, so I continue to wrap myself in heat. I sleep with a heating pad in bed. But boy, that's such a good remedy. I've been recently diagnosed with osteopenia, and it landed around my left side of my hip and spine, and my hip socket, that ball socket, just isn't as lubed as it used to be, I guess. And there's no arthritis or anything, but boy, if there's tension, zowie. Yeah, but anyway, so I'm gonna scroll down. I've lost the plot. Okay, happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, all that. Okay, I think is Thanksgiving for Canada is tomorrow. U.S. Thanksgiving is this coming Thursday, which I'm having a little chicken. I'm going to roast a chicken just like it was a turkey. I'm going to have all the trimmings and gravy. And I'm going to take it out of the freezer on Tuesday night, because it's frozen, to be ready to put on Thursday, midday-ish, late morning. Yeah, I'll eat in the afternoon. Yeah, okay, so I am scrolling down. Oh, Prairie Queen, I'm washing my hair. I'm washing my face off. Leave me alone. Yeah, I lose the mojo after a while, after I do it for a while. Okay, Prairie Queen says you have a smattering of snow here, only at around 2 Celsius. I don't even know how to do the conversion, but still, that's a cold number. Ribs. 2 Celsius. Right now, it's 65 degrees here in sunny Southern California. Yeah, 65 degrees. Yeah, Thanksgiving is Thursday in the U.S. That's right. Canada had its, oh, wait, okay, so I'm all wrong. Canada had its Thanksgiving last month. Well, happy Thankful Day belated to you guys up there. Okay, John Walkley says, we don't do Thanksgiving because the turkeys are so fat, too fast to catch. We fatten them up so we can catch them for Christmas. Oh, okay, I understand. Slow them down for the big day. I totally get that. Totally get that. So you guys, I want to tell you I've learned a couple of things. In fact, I learned something just yesterday, which is the thing that prompted me to do this show. These days, admittedly, I lost my mojo for a while, and it took a while to, get that love and healing back. When we go through, cycles, ups, downs, feeling the low energy, we all have a story, don't we? Yes. Okay, I can't remember where I was going with that. But anyway, rest in peace to Chuck Woolery. Chuck Woolery, famous game show host for years here in the U.S. Chuck Woolery, I think he was 83, 83. Yeah, handsome man. He was the host along with Susan Stafford. She was the first lady hostess, and Chuck Woolery and Susan Stafford. Chuck was the host of Wheel of Fortune, a really popular game show. I think it's still running. It's gone through many different hosts over the years. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune ran in the 70s, 80s, and then beyond. But with Chuck Woolery, he was there a few years, starting in the 70s. I was a contestant on that show with Chuck Woolery and Susan Stafford. I believe it was 1979. And it was back when you played until you lost. And you could play until you won 5 games. Yeah, and then they brought you back for the challenge of the champions. But yeah, I was on there for 5 shows. I lost my ass on the last one because I was stumped. I went brain dead. The audience had it. The people at home had it. Somebody out in orbit had the answer, but I could not solve it. And I only had like 2 letters to go, and I could not figure it out. And the answer to the puzzle was red skeleton. That has haunted me since 1978. 78. Yeah. But anyway, it was a hoot. It was a hoot. The way I got on there, and I've been asked maybe once, how'd you get on there? Well, because of number one, geography, I live near LA. And so in the paper, back when everybody read newspapers, in classifieds, instead of saying, hey, I'm holding auditions. If you are between the ages of blah, 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 and you live in blah, 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 call, make an appointment. So I had no interest. A friend of mine, a teacher, this was in the summertime, she had the summer off. She was going to apply, because she applied for Password and didn't make it. But she says, I'm going to apply to Wheel of Fortune. Come on with me. I said, yeah, I'll ride along. She says, it's interesting. You'll love it. So I went with her. I just went with her. And so I got herded in with everybody. And so I just became part of the herd that they were screening from. So I became a potential contestant, and eliminate people, so down to the last 4. So my friend and I were down to the last few, and she was so excited. Number one, that she got it that far. She made it that far. She was so excited. And she was excited that I was there with her, because we were like good friends. But she was so excited that she was asked to follow one of the producers, and they took her to a doctor for her blood pressure, because they thought she had taken some kind of speedy thing. She was almost embarrassingly excited, almost peeing her pants, kind of excited. But anyway, she didn't make that either. We played like sample rounds and answered questions. How quick are you to this? So I made it and she didn't. So I was on for 5 days. You bring changes of clothes. They take 2 or 3 shows every time. So you weren't like going back and forth the whole week. I think we taped in 2 days. 2 on one day, 3 on another. Something like that. But anyway, it was I won no cash. You did not win cash in those days. I won prizes and junk and trips. I won 3 trips. Yeah. Went on a couple, sold one. So there you have it. Okay, so anyway, Oh, so anyway, rest in peace, Chuck Woolery. We started out talking about you, and once again, it ended up all about me. Um, and another thing, you have to pay taxes on prizes that you win on game shows. That's considered income. So when they say, you have won this $450,000 couch, that's the suggested retail. Now you can be taxed on the suggested retail as reported by the entity that pays you this merch. So your job is to go around, get advertisements, get testimonials, and get cut clips out of newspapers, and assemble them and get those prices of those items you find. Like, if you can't find exact, find like items. Of course, they're cheaper where you can get them out of the paper locally in Ghetto City. So I brought everything I won down to like way lower. So I was taxed on not the retail, but the discounted prices that they were being sold for. So yeah, so my total prizes came to 15,900 something, which back in the 70s, that was considerable. So I only wound up paying taxes on like $300. But still, back then, paying taxes on another $300 if your income wasn't easy either. It was no walk in the park. You know, it was a hoot. Some of the best fun ever. But yeah, so anyway, my odyssey yesterday. Okay. I have been using, when I shower, I have my favorite soaps. I go through soaps. Sometimes you get designer soaps, cheap soaps. I have been using Dove soap. It was given to me. And I remember Dove from when I was a kid, using Dove soap, and it smells good, brings back memories, makes you smell good after. But it doesn't make you feel clean when you take a shower with it. It doesn't feel like it totally rinses off. And I don't feel clean. It makes your skin softer, maybe. I don't know, maybe that's confirmation bias because it says it's not a soap, it's a beauty bar. And there's a scientific reason about saponification, but I don't care to deliver that information. But anyway, so I'm getting a little tired of it. It was lovely to have. It's getting down really little, slimy in the soap dish now. And I have a couple of dollars that I think I want to spend and get like something that smells really good that I'm gonna love to take a shower. So I go online. And I'm scrolling around. Okay, it was regular soaps, all the soaps, Camay, Irish Spring, all those. I wish they still had Lifebuoy. That was great. But anyway, all these soaps, no, I don't want liquid soaps. I just want a good, hard-milled bar soap. So I'm scrolling. Then I get into kind of these fancy schmancy ones, these glycerin soaps that are clear. But I know not to put glycerin on your skin because no matter what other shit they put in there, glycerin is going to dry your skin out. So I don't do glycerin soap. I was just, yeah. I came across this soap. And it says this particular, and it was a fruit soap. It was made from fruit. The property of this particular soap that you could buy on Amazon is to rid oneself of Nonenal problems. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Nonenal problems. I never heard the word. Nonenal problems. This soap and soaps of its ilk will rid you and amend your no-kneel problems. What could that be, you might ask? I haven't. By virtue of the fact I'm an old woman. And all the times we have heard and even said, old people smell different. We do. There's a name. You are Nonenal. You are emitting stuff, I guess that's called no-kneeling. Non-kneeling. No-kneel. I never knew this my whole life. Went to school, worked for a doctor, used cosmetic products my whole life. No-kneel. So, okay, this soap, do you want to know what this soap is so that you too can conquer your no-kneel issues? It's persimmon soap. Persimmon. Isn't that weird? Well, I know that persimmon has pucker properties. They used to say you eat persimmon puckers up your mouth. It doesn't really pucker up your mouth, but if you bite into a ripe persimmon, it will like make the inside of your mouth feel scruffy to your tongue. But yeah, persimmon soap. So, if I don't have to use my dollars for something else like food, if I order it and I'm going to report to you guys, and I'm going to have, most of us cannot smell what we smell like unless we're fresh out of the shower. I mean, I can smell myself fresh out of the shower. But, then we get used to our own lip, and we really can't smell ourselves. So I don't know if I want to do it before or after. Here, smell me now. Hold that thought and then go scrub down with my brand new persimmon bath soap and then go get, smell me now and see if there might be a difference or at least an elimination of the no-kneel problems. Isn't that a trip? No-kneel problem. Yeah, okay, so next time you say, boy, old people smell funny. Boy, old people sure are no-kneel. You can have your own secret language. You can talk about that on the subway. Nobody will know that you're talking about that funny smelling old man back to you. I have not yet looked into where it emits from, or more properly said, from where it emits. I don't know if it's just, it comes out of the pores, out of your breath, from your neck, the other areas, from your front and back area. So I don't know where it comes. So I'll have to do some research. But I was blown away. I was blown away. But anyway, so I'm almost committed to check my bank account and see if I can get, unless somebody wants to like do the buy me a coffee thing. I can't remember how much this soap was. It's not a lot, but it's not cheap. But if you want to buy me a persimmon bath, I think they come in tubes. No, they can get one. I'll give it a try. I'll give a product review. I'll be all fancy and everything. But yeah, I think because now I'm really conscious of it. If it's that common and prominent and invasive in our society, that just kind of like makes me, I'm self-conscious. I'm Nonenal. We friends. Yeah, okay, so here's what also happened. Here's what, and this is an FYI. During my, after I just recovered from, having that new knowledge, I just kept on, sitting here, scrolling down, looking at all the products, and oh, I know, I was looking for moisturizer, body lotion, because, my big old tank of pump Nivea is coming to an end. So I was looking, do I want more Nivea? Boy, I really like oil of Olay, but that's a step up, and that's a few more dollars. So I'm scrolling down looking for nice body lotions, maybe some nice jojoba, nothing coconut smelling, but maybe lavender, magnolia. I'm scrolling down. And then it sort of gets into men's products, because everything's, eventually just covers everybody. Men's products, men's lotions, men's aftershaves, men's toning creams, men's giblet freshener cream, all that, foot cream. And I noticed that the majority of these products, okay, in the moisturizer category for men, all of them have soy protein in nearly every one of those products. Soy protein. I don't know if any of you know the implications of that. Soy protein. Soy products, when ingested or even absorbed through the skin, tend to enhance your estrogen load. So some medical professionals were even recommending, especially for the Western culture, go easy on the soy sauce. The woman, soybeans, soy-based products, go easy, because it will make your estrogen just go zonkers. So if you look, there are soy-based proteins, soy products in vast numbers of consumer products. And what could be one of their results? Man boobs. Even younger boys, and they don't even have to be, but just slightly overweight, they are growing boobs because they are possibly having estrogen overload. If there's an imbalance. And so, and bigger people, bigger men, those big giant man boobs, there's a lot of soy contributing to that, I would wager. This is all, a lot of it's my opinion, but so much of it is fact. Watch, gentlemen, watch your soy consumption. And even women, overloading estrogen ain't good for us, especially too. Don't want to overwork your ovaries. Don't give them any more to do than they already are dealing with, Yeah, because estrogen without progesterone is not a good balance. I am not a doctor. I have no education. I know nothing. This is merely what I've heard, what I've read from experts. Okay? I'm only reporting. I'm a know nothing. But anyway, I'm going to look at that over there. Okay, John says, you used to work for Unilever and we made soap, the perfume smell would get into your pores. Yeah, well, the skin's the biggest organ in the body and it is absorbent. They used to say, skin's your barrier. Oh, no, it isn't. It's the biggest, contact transdermally stuff works really well. Yeah, goes right through your skin. That's why, like, people on really strict diets, fat-free diets, cannot take vitamin D because it comes from limbs, and they cannot use lanolin on their skin because that lanolin would be absorbed, and that's meat and grease. Oh, Prairie Queen says that makes sense on the term soy boy. Yeah, isn't that something? Yeah. Okay, I'm looking to see if there was anything else I wanted to. Okay, I am going to leave you with a last thought. Am I going to do a thing on Thanksgiving? You know, if there's anybody who, because I'm snugging in, I need, um, because I was out of town for a week, and every time I go out of town, each time takes a little longer for recovery, and this was, a time, and so I'm just, oh, my back feels so much better, and I'm still loving my cane, which is largely for, the original lower back pain and balance, but I'm doing a little physical therapy. Things are getting better. Next, I'm going to be doing load-bearing things because, I was told by a professional, don't think you're going to get by with just chair yoga and stretches. You have to do some load-bearing movement. Yes, I will. So, but it's a process, as you get the energy, you go do it. And you go and do it. Go and do it. Okay, I have a final thought to leave. I just saw this in my news feed today. You guys might have gotten it too, but I was feeling it first. Okay, you ready? Vacationing on white sand beaches. Doesn't that sound divine? Friends, those white sand beaches, did you know what those white sand beaches were comprised of? Did you? I never knew. I thought it was like extra bleach with the rocky things that were crushed. No, those white sand beaches are the poop from the parrotfish. Yeah, the parrotfish that has jaws and teeth. They're beautiful and colorful from what I've seen. They have like these gnashy teeth in front, and they go and gnaw on a specific kind of coral, and they eat it. They eat this coral, probably all the little thingies inside, the little two-celled things. They eat the coral and they poop white sand. Is that not just the most delightful system you have ever heard of in your life? A sand producing machine. Boy, couldn't landscapers use one of those guys? Just put them in a tank with their little coral lunch, pull them around to the site, and make sand right there. But I found that just, not being a dumbass, but I found that just fascinating. Those tropical white sand beaches come down and revel in the clownfish poop. Not the clownfish. The cranberry, what did I say it was? The parrotfish. Clownfish, the parrotfish. Yeah, Prairie Queen, recycling in its purest form. But anyway, what I was saying is that I'm going to be home on Thanksgiving. I have a little chicken. I'm going to do all the stuff for it. I'm going to get out of my pajamas. I'm going to be all snug here, wrapped in my evening pants, smelling my little chicken roasting. And I think I'm going to do a show. I'll do a noon show in case there's anybody out there that's snugging in like me. I might do a panel, Thanksgiving panel, and kind of make it a little sappy. What stuff did you get past over the past year? what makes you glad on that day? Not gonna talk about regrets or anything like that, but yeah, okay, so that's almost a promise to do a show on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm wondering if I have a Thanksgiving kind of a hat. I haven't named this guy. I need to name this guy. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it as a guy or make it a girl, or I could make it half and half. I could make it a girl on one side and a guy on the other. And have a, do I have, like, what do I have? I don't have any. Do I have a pilgrim hat? I can't remember. I don't think I have a, maybe I'll do something fancy. I don't know, but okay. If you guys will help me think of a name for, and whether it should have a title, Mr., Ms., Your Honor, Queen, King, Duke, Prince, your Prince, your Prince. Yeah, I think I might do half lady, half gent, or something. Lord knows I have a lot of paint and brushes and stuff. I think I'll do that. And I have a lot of headgear. Okay, that's settled. Okay, this is going to, so now I've got to put tape on the floor to remember where my tripod was and the position, and I might have to like tape down where this head is so that it looks the same all the time. You guys ever watch Secular Opinion? He has been perfection all these years. I don't know if he has like a glued in fixed place or if he has masking tape, but his camera is in the same identical place every single time, aimed in this, it's framed perfectly. He has his beverage same place in front of the camera. It's perfect, perfect, perfect. I cannot begin to come up to the quality of that man's setup, but at least I want to look the same sort of every week or every time I come back into this. So anyway, that's what's coming up. I might have him at least half painted, but okay. My mouth is getting my butt in trouble sometimes. Those are my intentions, but we'll see. So, thank you guys all for hanging out. We got what, four here joining me. Thank you, like this little band of loyal followers. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Maggie of Scotland, not Maggie. Oh, Lord. Lordy. Eileen Effany is missing. Miss Eileen, you who got me into buying disco lights like a bad woman. But I'm glad I got them. I love them. Yeah, see my special effects? Who says we can't do special effects if we know nothing? So, okay, you guys, you know what? Maggie, I looked over in the chat and look what I forgot to post. When you first came in, I said, hey Mags, and I forgot to hit the arrow. I just now saw it. I'm so sorry. Okay, have fun at your niece's wedding, Maggie. Oh, John Walkley, a taco hat. Oh boy, is there a big thing about taco hats. Is there not? Auntie Jessie, pure Lebry, is such a character. Lord of mercy, she is the Allie Willis of the YouTube girl world / Boggle communities. She's a colorful lady, hysterical, very bright. Yeah. Okay, so I'm scrolling down. scrolling down. You're welcome. I saw that and then I got caught up in my own head and I forgot to hit the arrow. So anyway, I'm gonna close out right now. I managed to like B-roll this to 46 minutes. So I'm gonna try to do a longer show maybe on Thursday. Okay, I'm gonna time it. Should I make my dinner for breakfast? So I do the show there, do the show before dinner, do the show after dinner. I might just get up in the middle of my show and make myself a plate. Who knows? Okay, you guys, thank you again, once again. John and Maggie and Prairie Queen and Psychic Dash and the Vampire Slayer. And did I mention Prairie Queen? And did we lose Dash after I? That wasn't a call out talking about you being a mod on Shanny's chat. That wasn't calling you out. I was giving you an acknowledgement. You know, you're getting on my more and more people. That's faux show. But I think it's cool and cute. Okay, you guys, I am going to end the stream, and I'm going to end the stream since I have nothing else to do. I'm gonna end the stream once again with Gravity Lobster. And this is a campaign against chroming. Chroming that used to be known as huffing. Do not inhale aerosols, my children. Come visit us Thursday for our Thanksgiving show, or you're gonna be a big turkey if you don't show up. Okay, I love every damn one of you. Bye.
Learn a lesson so true. There's danger in inhalants. They can break you in two. So never sniff inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain.
Don't you inhale it.
'Cause it's really insane.
Mark can say no.
'Cause inhalants kill. Learn a lesson so true. There's danger in inhalants. They can break you in two. So never sniff inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain.
Don't you inhale it.
'Cause it's really insane.
Mark can say no.
'Cause inhalants kill. Just because something is safe to use one way doesn't mean it's safe to use another way. Cleaners, sprays, and other household chemicals can become deadly poisons when inhaled. Don't ever try it. Just say no to inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain.
Don't you inhale it.
'Cause it's really insane.
Mark can say no.
'Cause inhalants kill.
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering